Here's lights out. Pass to Williams. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. Williams has got 5 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They've got Williams, and it's Freak in at the 5, roaming the paint.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And for the Heat, Williams passes to lights out. Williams on the wing. Clock at 6. Outside, Williams. Nails it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Medvedenko. Here's Bowen. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's lights out. He's got 5. Williams with it. Pass to lights out. Tries it from 19. And that one drops.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's Medvedenko. Here's Crotty. They need this. Williams grabs the board.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Good work there as it goes. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Medvedenko. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And again, no good by Miami.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Crotty. Here's Askins. From behind the arc. Williams grabs the board.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Outside, Williams. From the stripe. And the basket is good. Williams has got 7 points for the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Pass to Klein. Here's Askins. Here's Crotty. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Now Williams. 9 points in the game. Here's Santos. From outside the arc. Here's Freak. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Crotty. Give him 8. Tipped away. Here's Klein. And there's the rejection. Outside, Williams.
The officials were right on top of that.
Bruce Bowen. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Williams. 2.
The first one falls. The Heat making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Crotty. Pass to Pinckney. Here's Klein to the paint. Fades away. Another shot. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Here we go. One-on-one. Lights out. No good. So it's Miami now. Here's Crotty. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Williams on the wing. He's got 11. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Pinckney. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Crotty. No good from outside.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Santos. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Crotty. Give him 8. Pass to Klein. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here's Miami. Crotty passes to Anderson. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. It's Anderson on the wing. With the fadeaway. Williams grabs the board.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Flash. He has 6. Here's ABC. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to George. Here's Pinckney. Five on the clock. To snap the cold streak. It doesn't go for him.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Crotty. Goes back up. Blocked.
Out of bounds. Away team ball.
Here's Flash. Pass to Buckets for 3. He drops it from range. Buckets has got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Pinckney. And here's George. Here's Crotty. Give him 8 points now. Here's Dudley. Clock at 4. And it's ABC with a rebound. And they're on the run. Here's Wright. And he bangs it home with one hand.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Now here's Anderson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Pinckney. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Flash. They get it back. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Crotty. Anderson for three. Gets the three ball to go.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor. They give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Right with the ball. Inside, the eraser. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Crotty passes to George. Here's Pinckney. And it's ABC with a rebound. ABC's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Count it. Buckets has got 5 points in the quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Right side Anderson. Dudley passes to Crotty. Here he goes. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's George. Pass to Dudley. Doesn't go that time. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. To the left side wing. Here's Flash. Knocks down the long J. Flash has got 11 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Crotty. Looking to end the run. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's buckets in at the shooting guard. The steal. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Medvedenko. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers. But with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor, teams are getting smarter and smarter.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Here's Brockington. George outside. Here's Medvedenko. Just 5 to shoot. And play stops. So whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's Flash. He's covered by Grant. Out left to the wing. And here's Wright. Pass to ABC. Wright outside. Over George. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And so Grant will bring it up for Miami. Now George. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Now here's Grant. He tries for 3. And it's ABC with a rebound. You think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
That was your Heat Youth Dancers, everyone. Show them some support.
Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Lee. The 3 ball. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Medvedenko. And here's Grant. Can they get it? The eraser grabs a board. The eraser's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lee, the pass to the eraser. Here's the beast. Over to the left wing. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Grant.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Dudley. Rebound by the beast.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's the bodyguard. And he comes up with a bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's Brockington. Pass to Medvedenko. To the middle. Here's Dudley. Puts the move on. It's deflected. Grant right side. For 3, George. Rebound by the beast. The beast has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the eraser. Oh,
Over the top.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
Amazing.
Man.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Grant. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Medvedenko to win the drought. No good on the shot. Here's the bodyguard. The importance of getting your second NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But, man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Here's Brockington. On the wing, Grant. Shot clock at 6. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's the bodyguard. To the inside. The eraser, the pass to the beast. And here's Wright from the arc. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Grant outside. Pass to George. Here's Medvedenko. Here's Brockington. Oh, swiped away. Knocked away. The beast passes to Lee. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Santos has checked in for Wright. Pass to George. Here's Medvedenko. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game in the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
The Heat making a switch here, and he sinks the second. So it's Miami now. Here's Askins. Dudley passes to Graham. Here's Bowen. Will it go? Again, the Heat misses. Here's Santos. From down in the low post, it goes.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Grant. Here's the break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Bowen. Here's Dudley, right wing. Here's Askins. Oh, Williams with the block. And they get it back. Clock is at 3. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Dudley. And another shot. Here's Medvedenko. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Now here's Grant. Pass to Askins. Here's Medvedenko. Grant outside. They get back on track. Kept alive. Dudley. No good off the glass.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Here's lights out. Drops in the layup for 2.
They have no answer defensively inside.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Grant's shot is off.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Outside, Williams. Here's Freak. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Grant, the pass to Bowen. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Miami.
He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Outside, Williams. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game. And so Grant will bring it up for Miami. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Bowen. Oh, he tries a 3. Grant's shot is off.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
It's blocked. And they recover it. On the wing, Grant. And they're running. Here's lights out. Finished off the break.
The assist.
That gives him a double-double.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Grant in the post. Pass to Bowen. Here's lights out. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now here's Grant. A shot to stop the run. Bowen can't hit.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
Here's Freak. Pass to Santos. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Grant outside. Here's Medvedenko. 5 to shoot. Here's Askins. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
Keith Askins.
He does not get the second one. Here's Williams. And it's blocked. They retain possession. Launches it from deep. Counted from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Here's Santos. Misses there. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.